Hello, guys. Welcome again to the World of Life. Let us continue on the topic acid, base, and salts. We have actually defined an acid as a substance that, when dissolved in water, produces oxonium ion as the only positive ion. And also, we went ahead by defining a base as a substance that neutralizes an acid to give salt and water only. We also discussed about the process of neutralization. We said that neutralization is the process by which an acid reacts with base to give salt and water as the only product. So this actually has a particular process we call an endpoint. An endpoint is when there is actually complete neutralization reaction. Okay, for you to have a complete neutralization reaction, you have to add a chemical that changes its color. We called an indicator. We also went ahead by defining an indicator as a weak acid or a weak base that changes color according to the level of hydrogen ion concentration in the solution. We also went ahead by saying that indicator does not actually add to the pH level of either the acid or base. It means that if the pH is either if the um, indicator is either acid or base, it does not actually add to the acidity or the basicity of the solution you added it on. Okay, so the only thing it does is just to change color to indicate that there is actually a change in the hydrogen ion concentration in that solution, thereby making the chemist that is reacting that acid and base that there is a complete neutralization or the neutralization is actually in progress. So today we are also going to list some of the indicators and actually the color change when there is a complete neutralization reaction. So let's go into that. So the first one is the universal indicator. The universal indicator turns green when there is neutralization reaction. We have the phenolphthalein. The phenolphthalein becomes colorless when there is complete neutralization reaction. Then the litmus paper, the same thing. We have the bromoethymol blue. The bromoethymol blue at endpoint turns green. Then we have methyl orange. Methyl orange changes to orange color when there is a complete neutralization reaction. Then remember that after the neutralization reaction, we are having salt and water in the solution. Then that salt and water, we have different types of salt. We have about five. Number one is the acid salt. Number two is the basic salt. Number three is the complex salt. Number four is the double salt. And the number five is the uh, normal salt. Okay, so at the acid salt is that when there is a neutralization reaction, the amount of acid that is used in the neutralization is greater than the amount of base. Okay, thereby making the solution after neutralization to have some base characters. Okay, so sorry, some acid characters, and the same thing with base. If the salt that is realized after the neutralization is a base salt, it means that there is a higher amount of base used in the neutralization reaction, thereby making it that after the neutralization reaction, if you put it red litmus paper, it changes it to blue, thereby telling you that the solution is still a base or a basic solution. Okay, so when there is a double salt, it means that this neutralization is a process by which there is a displacement of hydrogen ion, but this time around it's not by base but by a metal, because a metal has a tendency of displacing a hydrogen ion from an acid solution. So when that is done, there is a complex salt. Then if the metal is either complex metal where you are having two three metal reaction, then it will give you either a double salt or a complex salt. Okay, so this is all about acid base solution, and the next time we are going to do a video, we are going to talk about pH level. Okay, and also the pH level of some microorganisms. okay, how they survive in a certain pH level. Remember that in respect to that we are dealing on chemistry, this is biochemistry. We are also going to talk about chemistry in relation to living things. Okay, do follow me if you're not actually following me. Share it to your friends with who are actually interested in learning, and also I will also be reading your comments if maybe you have something you wanted to add up or some errors that will make me to improve the video for the next time to suit you as well. Okay, see you in the next video.